once again, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Kevin, the Philosopher Boss. And on the desk with me tonight is Chad Danger Webb. We have an amazing match for you tonight on TMGeek. We are in the midst of the Tourney Throwdown matches. And you ask yourself, what is a Tourney Throwdown match? Well, I'll answer that for you right now before we get started. Tourney Throwdown match, what I decided to do for the 15 seed and the 16 seed in the upcoming tournament, I decided to take the 3 participants who were the closest in ranking to the 15 seed and 16 seed and make a 3-way match for both of those seeds. And see if we could get, a little, basically make an extra match to kind of see if we can get some of these people in instead of just kind of making it a boring, here you go, here's your 16 seed. But this is the 16 seed match, our first of the evening. Before we lead up into the 15 seed match, which will be later, that'll be Jake Tato, Aaron Canole, and one Nico Suave Rigoli at 7 p.m., followed by the championship match, Joe Hot Fuzz Fairley putting his title on the line against Robert Ghost Kastner. So definitely looking forward to a wonderful night of trivia. Chad, what are your thoughts on this match?
Yeah, I mean, like as you were just saying, it seems like there's a little bit of stakes there for this one. When the tournament is concerned, I know all these players are pretty good. 16th seed. If you can still make it into the tournament, that's something. I'm not in the tournament, so I can't even say I'm in there. But maybe next year. But yeah, I've seen I've seen all of these players play, and I think they all have what it takes to make a run, and I'm excited to see who comes out on top.
Absolutely, man. And these triple threats, I know a couple of the players have some experience in the triple threat kind of geek matches and some triple threat matches in other places. So the multiplayer matches can definitely throw a wrench in things, but I'm sure they're glad to play and just have a shot at that 16 seed. So we will introduce our players. We will go in alphabetical order because they are all hanging around that 50% margin. We will start with one Apex Abel de Leeuw with his manager Jacob Papa West. What's up, guys?
How you doing, boys? Glad to be here. Super glad to be here, actually. I really want to be in this tournament, bro. You've been hyping it up so much. I couldn't bear to miss out. So, here we go.
And I just want to say, Abel, thank you for letting me be here to witness the moment where you destroy these two guys and clinch your spot as the number 16 seed. I also can't wait to watch you destroy this tournament, be the UMBC to beat the number 1 seed, and then completely change lanes and do like a little Florida Gulf Coast thing and have a nice little run in there. Sports references.
I'm pretty sure those were U.S. sports references, which I am not familiar with at all.
I saw Abel's face just kind of go blank there. I knew what you were talking about.
That's all that matters.
I do have a question for Abel. You started off your season in a really tough 3-way match against one Brittany Tapley and one Tyler Birch, both of which who are, I will go ahead and say it, in the tournament. I think that's pretty obvious.
That was to be expected.
And that is expected, both undefeated. So you're on having that experience and bringing that into this match.
Dude, it just brings back traumatic memories, man. I'm just trying to zone out, and I just got off work, so I wasn't really feeling it. But now that I'm sitting here, the intro music was playing. I got the butterflies going. I'm really excited.
Good deal, man. I love to hear
Abel, just remember, you were up against 2 powerhouses in that triple threats. You're not up against 2 powerhouses in this one, so
I'll let him
no need. No need for the butterflies.
I'm sure they're awesome.
Tough words from the 38th favorite dad in the family. All right, so we will drop Papa West and Apex Abel Leeuw to the back as we bring forth their first competitor, JD Domash.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
How you doing, man?
Great.
It's going well. I'm really excited to have a shot at the tournament. I really didn't think that was going to happen this year.
Yeah.
This year for me was really more of a investigative year, trying to figure out where I'm going to fit next year. So the fact I'm even sniffing a tournament, that's the win for me.
Sure. I mean, you picked up a TKO victory, and that kind of that puts you up there in that echelon of hanging around the tier of the 16 seed. That's what got you into this match. So, I mean, like you said, that is a victory in your mind. I mean, if you did happen to come out on top tonight, what do you see yourself? How far do you see yourself going as far as the tournament? Could you see yourself making a run?
It's tough. I think I would have a shot.
Yeah.
At, maybe getting a win. I think that is pretty high. I think I can make things interesting.
Hey,
I'm pretty confident in saying if I made it, I would make things interesting.
I like it. I love the upsets. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We had several upsets last year, so that was awesome. Chad, anything for JD?
No, I mean, like, I think he's got the right attitude here.
Mm-hmm.
He's not super boastful, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go all the way, but then he's also like, hey, maybe I can pull some upsets. I think that's the best attitude to have, thinking that you can come in, play games, you really only get better. The more and more you play, all you're doing is learning. So
that's right, man. Absolutely. All right. Well, JD, best of luck. We will drop you to the back for just one moment as we bring forth your third and final competitor for the evening. He is the Freakazoid, Kevin Moreno. What's up, man?
Not much. I'm doing fine. How are y'all?
Doing well.
Great.
Welcome to Mr. Narwhal, as always.
It's my manager.
I mean, it wouldn't be the same without him.
Yeah.
So how have you prepared coming into this 16 seed tournament throwdown match?
I prepared by doing my usual studying techniques. Stay focused. Sit through the Harry Potter marathons again.
nice.
And of course, talking smack about Crimes of Grindelwald because I hate Crimes of Grindelwald.
Usually those two go hand in hand, so I nobody would fault you though. Anyhow, so Chad, what you got for Mr. Moreno?
Well, if we're going to sit here and just talk Crimes of Grindelwald, I mean, that's fine with me. Personally, I mean, I'm excited for the third installment coming out. I think it has a lot of potential. Oh, wait, we're talking trivia. Now, I don't know. I mean, if that's one of your weaknesses and you're trying to sharp up, or maybe one of your strengths that you're even trying to get stronger. I mean, that's a perfect way to do it. Have you been trying to sharpen up on a lot of your weaknesses?
Yes. I've been doing always a bit my research, getting some facts straight, and also going to some of my expert friends.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, that's always a good way to study.
Yep.
All right.
Perfect.
So we have heard from all of our competitors. We'll go ahead and bring in JD and Abel. And we'll rearrange things as we go ahead and go through some of the match rules.
Oh, it's way better.
In this match, you can earn 30 plus points possible. Each competitor will get 3 repeats and 1 challenge. Please keep your hands on screen throughout the match. 1 verbal warning will be given if necessary. Speak loudly and write legibly. Round by round breakdown. In round 1, you can earn 10 points possible, plus a perfect round bonus opportunity. In round 2, you can earn 10 points possible, plus any steal opportunities. And in round 3, you can only earn 10 points. So go ahead and position yourself accordingly, and we will get to round 3 when we get there. Round number 1, though, you can earn 10 plus points possible. 10 random geek questions will be given by Chad and myself. Each question worth 1 point. A perfect round does trigger that 1 point bonus question that I mentioned earlier. Remember, hands up. 3 repeats, 1 challenge per competitor for the whole match. I will be giving the even numbered questions. Chad will be giving the odd numbered questions. Does anybody have any questions before we get started?
Just hey Kevin, I just got a new tattoo and it itches something awful, dude. Is that normal? Is that usual?
Just don't scratch it.
Yeah, I'm not scratching it, but it's hard. It's hard, dude.
Put some ointment on it.
It is hard. Yeah.
I did.
I believe Kevin is a medical professional. So here we go.
There you go. All right. That is the healing process. All right. Good luck, fellas. As we begin this match, I will pass it on over to Chad for question number 1.
All right. Yep. Let's get started. Good luck, everybody. Question number 1 comes in the category of Star Trek. Into Darkness. What is the name of the oversized Starfleet ship, much larger than the Enterprise, that is commanded by Admiral Marcus? I know there's a lot of people that don't like this one. I remember liking it, but I'm not huge into Star Trek.
Yeah,
it was the first Star Trek movie I ever watched, so I don't know. I was very ignorant and I enjoyed it. But apparently I was dumb for enjoying it. I don't know. That happens to me a lot.
All right, repeat the question.
1.
All right. Repeat the question. All right. In the category of Star Trek,
Kevin.
Into Darkness, what is the name of the oversized Starfleet ship, much larger than the Enterprise, that is commanded by Admiral Marcus?
Grab a pen. Another working pen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we have some technical difficulties.
All right, I'm actually not going to take a challenge away from Kevin right there. Let's try to keep the crosstalk to a minimum. I know with more people on screen it is hard, but Chad and I will do the bantering.
Okay, got it. I was gonna write down.
And I know it was a pin difficulty thing there, so I'll let Kevin have that repeat back there. All right.
Thank you.
So pins down now, and Chad, take it away.
All right, we will go to Abel first.
I said USS Vengeance.
All right, JD.
USS Vengeance.
And Kevin.
I had USS Boston.
It is USS Vengeance.
The Vengeance is correct. All right. As we move on to the other side of the galaxy, Star Wars. Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. In The Empire Strikes Back, Yoda says a Jedi never uses the Force for blank. Looking for one word.
Is this the favorite Star Wars, Kevin?
Well, I mean,
okay. I should have just looked behind you.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3.
Not like
2,
Mark Ellis then.
1. Pins down. No, he is definitely a Return of the Jedi fan.
Yes.
We will start with JD.
I said Vengeance.
And Kevin.
I had Revenge.
And Apex Abel de Leeuw.
I think that might be. I said Anger, but I think that.
Oh, very close. Looking for Attack.
Got a clean sweep there.
Dirty.
Woohoo! We're not perfect.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Anyways.
All right. We'll go to question 3. That comes in the category of DC films. Who voices Kilowog, the trainer of new recruits in Green Lantern. I've still never seen this movie.
Papa West says Return of the Jedi is the far superior film. I far disagree.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pins down.
All right, and we will go to Kevin first.
That would be the late, great Michael Clark Duncan, and I also drew a lantern right next to him.
All right, and we'll go to Abel next.
I'm so jealous of you Americans getting to flaunt like 3 names. But yeah, Michael Clark.
And JD.
I had John Clark Duncan. I was one word off.
It was Michael Clark Duncan.
I knew who it was. I was just like, what's the first name?
It happens, yeah.
All right, JD very close to pulling one there, and the other 2 do pull Michael Clark Duncan. All right, as we move on to category 4, which is Wizarding World. In The Philosopher's Stone, what is the name of the barkeep at the Leaky Cauldron asks Hagrid if he wants the usual? Anytime I have a
What?
anytime I have a competitor of non-American descent, I was gonna say of European descent, but I guess it doesn't matter. In on the match, I like to say the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, well,
I am
you are the philosopher. Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. And we will go to, I think we're going
Abel.
Abel, yes, thank you.
Yep.
I don't know, man. Freaking Jerry. I have no idea.
JD.
Didn't watch this one during my recent rewatch.
Kevin.
I completely forgot his name, so I named him Reggie.
Oh my
Reggie.
God.
His name is Tom. Tom.
Like Tom
Oh my
Riddle? Okay.
Of course his name's Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
Just Tom.
Tom.
Who doesn't
Damn it,
love Tom?
Tom.
He's actually played by 2 actors.
Mhm.
2 different actors.
All right.
All right, sorry, we're going to question 5. I forgot I had a part in this. Question 5, in the realm of DCEU this time. All right, what is the official name of the kingdom which Volko sends Aquaman and Mera to decipher the last message of Atlan?
Sounded like Ron Burgundy there.
That was the question.
I'll reread that one. What is the official name of the kingdom which Volko sends Aquaman and Mera to decipher the last message of Atlan?
I didn't know that was the name of the thing. So I was confused. I'm Chad Webb. I love Aquaman. I need to revisit that one.
Oh, I just watched it recently. It's really
Nice.
Five.
Yeah.
4,
James Wan crushed it.
2, 1. Pins down after a certain debate match. That was when I watched it. All right, go ahead, Jack.
All right, we will go to JD this time.
Freaking DCEU.
What? Okay. I'm assuming you didn't have it right. I didn't really actually see that, but Let's go to Kevin.
I put in the Forbidden Realm.
Okay, and Abel.
I just said the Lost Kingdom.
It looks like it's Deserter Kingdom in parentheses.
The Deserter Kingdom. That's right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Really?
Yep. It is in the middle of the desert. That's right.
Yeah, it's
Honestly, better.
The Forbidden Kingdom is where they find his mother. So I kind of knew that one. I knew that wasn't it, which is why I didn't write a guess.
All right, moving on. We're over the halfway point in round number 1. Abel has a 2-1 lead. Question number 6 in mixed bag. What is the name of the fictional city in which Sin City is set?
Oh man. Remember when the art style of that movie was pretty novel?
Oh man, I love it. I still love it. Of course, it's got one of my favorite directors as a special director in it. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Mr. Moreno.
The city.
All right, Abel.
It is Basin City.
And JD.
Didn't have it.
Wow.
It is Basin City.
Nice pull, dude.
Great pull.
All right. So we go to question 7, Adventure Fantasy. What year was The Phantom released into theaters? Oh, excuse me.
Who knows? The Phantom.
This movie was all right. Watched it recently.
Yeah, it's 5, 4, 3.
Like a purple spandex costume.
Pens down.
All right, and we'll go to, where are we at? Kevin, I guess.
Mm,
No, I did the city. I did the
I think
city.
we're
one.
there.
Oh, then we'll go to Abel.
Is this the freaking Billy Zane movie?
Yes.
Ah, that was like the one movie not on my list. I said 1995.
Oh, all right. JD.
I went 1991.
Okay, Kevin.
1998.
Oh, dancing around it. It was 1996.
Ah,
Very cool.
I knew it was around Titanic. That it was
Yeah.
before or after Titanic. I was thinking.
Abel inheriting that 1-year curse from Luis.
Damn you, Louis.
Moving on to question number 8 is in Middle Earth. Middle Earth. What does Treebeard mistake the hobbits for when he first encounters them in the Two Towers? Tough round 1 here for all the competitors, but that keeps them close and leaves it open in round 2 and 3. So we'll see what happens, Chad. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start this time with JD
Goblins?
and Kevin
Gnomes. He even drew a gnome as well.
and Abel.
Well, you would think that like a wise ancient tree would know what a freaking orc looks like. But he doesn't.
And
Hey, the
JD.
trees, man. Like everything
I was,
small.
It was like a 50-50 shot for me. I went goblins or orcs. I knew it was one of the two.
True, but it is orcs. Orcs is the correct answer. So Abel moves to a 4-1 lead, extending that lead there. All
Yeah,
right.
great job. All right. Question 9 in the realm of MCU. In Ragnarok, how long does Loki say he's been falling for when Doctor Strange creates a portal loop in New York? And of course, I love the humor in this movie.
Oh man, me too. It's fantastic.
Some say it's kind of a detractor for the movie, but I don't know. It breathes fresh air into that.
So looking forward to Love and Thunder.
Same.
God.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
And I believe we're going to Kevin now.
I believe is 30 minutes.
Okay, and we're going to Abel
I have been falling for 30 minutes.
and JD.
I was off by 10. I had 20.
Oh,
The answer was 30 minutes.
Yeah, I had the line looped in my head, but I couldn't get it was like I know.
Hmm.
It was, yeah.
He has been falling for 30 minutes. All right, guys. So your 10th and final question in this first round will come in plot summary. I'll give you the plot summary of a TMGeek eligible film, and you give me the film. After he and his wife are murdered, a Marine is resurrected by a team of scientists. Enhanced with nanotechnology, he becomes a superhuman, biotech killing machine. As he first trains with fellow super soldiers, he cannot recall anything from his former life. But when his memories flood back and he remembers the man that killed both him and his wife, he breaks out of the facility to get revenge, only to discover that there's more to the conspiracy than he thought.
I guess you never go through the for the short ones.
There are
apparently, Chad, it's a game where you have to. Chad, apparently, it's a game where you have to watch like after how many words people start writing the answer.
Yeah,
right?
That is very true. That is very true. All right, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down, and we're back up at the top with Abel.
This movie's so dumb, but I couldn't hate it, man. Bloodshot.
And JD?
Bloodshot.
And Kevin?
That'll be the Vin Diesel movie, Bloodshot.
It is
Nice.
indeed a clean sweep. Great.
Nice when everybody gets
round
one.
1. Yep. All right. So that closes out round number 1 with Abel 6, Kevin Moreno with 3, JD with 2. Still anybody's ball game as
Absolutely.
we move to round number 2, which is our wheel round. Chad, you want to tell us how the wheel round works?
Yeah, sure. Each person's going to spin the wheel, and they're going to get 5 questions on whatever they land on. But they will get 1 free respin if they do not like what they land on. Each question that they get out of the 5 is going to be worth 2 points. If they need to go to multiple choice, we will gladly give that to them, but it would reduce the point value to 1 point. If a player does get a question wrong, then the opponent will be able to try and steal. If they don't go to multiple choice, then the opponent will not be able to go to multiple choice either. Just remember, hands up, repeats, and challenges are still in effect. Did I forget anything?
That is it, buddy. All right. All right. So you may go and you may, yes, go ahead.
Real quick.
Abel.
I'm sorry, boys.
As I pull up the wheel, Abel is going to go see a man about a dog.
Hey, you got to go when you got to go.
Yeah, dogs are important here.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
What are these categories here,
Yes,
Kevin?
you can go ahead and add Papa West. There
Thank
he
you.
is. All right, and so I will go ahead and announce the categories on tonight's wheel, which were dropped in their chat about a week ago. And these categories, I will not name any of the strengths, but the categories on tonight's wheel are as follows: Marvel, MCU, Wizarding World, Star Wars, DC, the Chris's, movie release dates, quotes, and spinners and opponent's choice. So
Way quicker than I thought that was going to be, Abel.
Yeah, that's me, man. Like big heart, tiny bladder, dude.
Abel is already back. Nice. Must have been a small dog. All right. So here we go.
Power hose.
All right. So Abel, you do have a 3-point advantage over Kevin, a 4-point advantage over JD. I'll let you talk with your manager, Papa West, and then you guys can decide if you'd like to go first.
I know, Mr. Papa.
I just want to say that was a fantastic round one. I would have gotten 1, so the fact that you got 6, great job. And also, way to have the lead. Is there anything on this wheel that you do not want? Don't tell me the category. Just
that's fair.
tell me a number.
Not necessarily. There's a couple that I'm pretty iffy on, but to be honest, there's a lot more that I do like than that I don't like. So I feel like spinning first would be the option.
Spinning first would be great. Yes.
And not hitting opponent's choice.
Oh, did you just jinx yourself? We'll see.
I might have.
We will see. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so he will spin first, and here we go. You can see the wheel has been primed. So Abel's first spin is in. Brought to you by Xfinity Internet. And
there we go. There we go.
Brought some great luck on himself. All right.
I'll dig to that, bro. Wow.
Again, your options are Marvel, MCU, Wizarding World, Star Wars, DC, the Chris's, movie release dates, quotes, and I guess if you wanted to, you could. I don't even see how you would do opponent's choice in this situation. So.
No, yo, Jacob, everything's coming up Millhouse, man. I'm thinking I'm gonna just go for it, and I'm gonna pick movie release dates.
If you want it, go for it.
It looks good, man. It looks so juicy just sitting there, man. I got it. I gotta grab it. I got it.
Okay, if you want it, go for it.
Right
you
on.
better before someone else takes it.
All right. We will. Any other words, Pablo, before you drop to the back?
Take your time. You have multiple choice available if you want to use it. I like to shoot for the stars and movie release dates. There's also a reason I'm 2 and 3 in this league.
Fair enough.
Fair. All right. So here we go. I will present these 5 questions to Apex, Abel, Leeuw in the realm of movie release dates. Kevin and JD, keep your hands on screen and don't fall asleep because you will be eligible for steals if he misses. I'll repeat the question in that case. Don't forget about multiple choice, Abel. All right, here we go, guys. Abel, your first question in movie release dates. Teen Titans Go to the movies. Went to the movies in what year?
I like the wording of that question.
5, 4, 3, 2.
2019.
That is incorrect. I'm going to go to JD and Kevin, so I'll give you the repeat for the 2-point steal. Teen Titans Go to the movies. Went to the movies in what year? I'll let you guys have a couple seconds to think about it and write it down on your boards. And we will start with JD.
I went 2018.
And Kevin.
2018.
2018 is the correct answer for 2-point steal.
It was the year of the movie pass and also the year that Mission Impossible Fallout came out.
Good job, boys.
All right. So let's see if Abel can recover here. Your second question in movie release dates. Name the only year in which a Star Wars film and a Middle Earth film were released into theaters in the same year.
These are always fun questions.
2002.
That is correct. Attack of the Clones and the Two Towers for 2 big points. All right, back on track and moving to number 3. What year was Back to the Future Part 2 released in the theaters?
1989.
That is correct without skipping a beat. Didn't even have time to put the timer up. All right, your penultimate question in movie release dates. Name the most recent year in which a Star Trek film and a Wizarding World film have been released into theaters in the same year.
The most recent, you said?
Yes, the most recent year.
2016.
That is correct as well. All right, so your fifth and final question in movie release dates. How many MCU films were released into theaters in 2016?
Just cinematic universe, yeah?
Yes, MCU. Yep.
That's 2.
2 is correct. Civil War and Doctor Strange. 2 points there. So Abel doing a great job after missing the first one, coming back with 8 strong points and cleans house there. So he extends his lead 14-5-4 as Kevin's spin will be up next if he wants to spin next. So we'll bring back up the wheel. All right, Mr. Moreno, would you like to spin next, or would you like to defer to JD?
Gotta consult his manager here.
Of course.
Yep. Right. Do it. Think we can do this? All right. I guess I'll take the spin.
He's gonna take the spin. I like it. All right. So everything is on the wheel, of course, except for movie release dates. So your spin, Freakazoid, is in. Quotes.
I'm iffy on it.
It's a much more different conversation that I had with Jacob.
Yeah. I guess I'll spin again.
All right, gonna use his respin on quotes. So here we go. Whatever it lands on, as long as it's not movie release dates, we will be keeping.
Just wondering who the better manager is there, actually.
I know, right? Manager of the year could be Mr. Narwhal. And it lands on the Wizarding World.
Again?
That could definitely land in his favor. All right, so Chad, you like the Wizarding World.
And I always love reading these.
You can take away the Wizarding World.
All right, absolutely. Are you ready, Kevin?
Yep.
All right. Question 1 in the realm of Wizarding World. When Harry, Ron, and Hermione infiltrate the Ministry using Polyjuice Potion in Deathly Hallows Part 2, who does Harry pose as? And we need the full name.
Give me multiple choice, please.
All right, we will go to multiple choice, and here are the options. A, Reginald Runcorn. B, Reginald Cattermole. C, Arnold Runcorn. Or D, Albert Runcorn.
B, Reginald Runcorn?
Reginald, B was Reginald Cattermole, but that is incorrect.
Huh.
So we will go to Abel and JD for a potential steal. When Harry, Ron, and Hermione infiltrate the Ministry using Polyjuice Potion in Deathly Hallows Part 2, who does Harry pose as? And we need the full name. Your options are A, Reginald Runcorn. B, Reginald Cattermole. C, Arnold Runcorn. Or D, Albert Runcorn.
So, quick clarifying question: were you saying the B answer was incorrect, or were you saying both of his answers were incorrect?
The B answer.
Okay.
Right.
That's what I wanted to ask. I'm ready.
You can go ahead, Chad.
Okay, and we will go to Abel.
Screw you for trying to trip me up with C and D, but it's D for dog, Albert Runcorn.
Okay, and JD.
I went with A.
All right, it is D, Albert Runcorn.
Okay.
All right, question 2 in Wizarding World. Everything okay?
I was thinking maybe a challenge to the question on the creation of the question because they go to the ministry in the first one, in part 1. In part 2, they go to the bank.
I believe you actually might have something here. I'll let Kevin handle challenges.
It's up to you if you want to use your challenge, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm going to use my challenge.
Okay, he's going to use this challenge, so we will drop everybody off screen, and we'll be right back, folks. All right, folks. Coming back with a challenge. Freakazoid, Kevin Moreno with a challenge there, challenging the wording of the question. The wording of the question did say Deathly Hallows Part 2, and it should have been Deathly Hallows Part 1. He was correct. So in saying that, we are going to throw out the question and give him a new 2-point question. So, Chad, take that away at your pleasure, sir, and we'll drop Papa West to the back.
All right, I will give you the backup question. Okay, who plays Langdon Shaw in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
Ron Perlman?
That is incorrect. So we will go to Abel and JD for a potential steal. Who plays Langdon Shaw in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
Can I get a repeat? It's hard to hear the third name is being pronounced weird, so I'm not hearing it correctly.
Okay, I'll give you a repeat. Who plays Langdon Shaw in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat the question.
Okay.
Was that acceptable?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Who plays Langdon Shaw in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
And we'll go to Abel.
Nah, I said Robert Duvall. I don't know. It's the old dude.
JD?
Didn't have it. I wasn't
Nothing.
even going to try. There's nothing coming through.
It was Ronan Rafferty.
Oh.
Cool. Oh, somebody totally different.
All right. So now we will go to question 2. What spell does Hermione use to free the Ukrainian Iron Belly from its chains in Deathly Hallows Part 2?
This one really is.
A multiple choice, please.
And we'll go to multiple choice. Your options are A, Relatio, B, Reducto, C, Defendo, D, Reverte.
Can you repeat the multiple choice answers again?
Sure. The options are A, Relatio, B, Reducto, C, Defendo, or D, Reverte.
B, Reducto.
B, Reducto is incorrect. We will go to Abel and JD for a potential steal. The question is, what spell does Hermione use to free the Ukrainian Iron Belly from its chains in Deathly Hallows Part 2? Your options are A, Relatio, B, Reducto, C, Defendo, or D, Reverte.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
It's one of two.
Pins down.
And we'll go to JD this time.
I went with A.
And Abel.
I also said A.
A, Relatio is correct. Reducto was not a bad guess, though.
They're all made up words, man.
And I have to hope I get the pronunciation right as well.
All right. Question number 3. In Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, what school does Queenie Goldstein say is the best wizarding school in all the world?
Multiple choice, please.
All right, and your options are A, Hogwarts, B, Ilvermorny, C, Bobatons, or D, Durmstrang.
B.
B, Ilvermorny is correct. It's the American one. Question number 4. In Order of the Phoenix, when Harry and Cho are about to kiss under the mistletoe, what does Harry say the mistletoe is full of?
Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Rackspurts, B, Pixies, C, Nargles, D, Thestrals.
Nargles?
C, Nargles is correct. All right. Number 5. In The Philosopher's Stone, how many times does Hagrid tap on the brick wall behind the leaky cauldron with his pink umbrella to access Diagon Alley?
Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, or D, 7.
4.
B4 is incorrect. So we will go to Abel and JD for a potential steal. In The Philosopher's Stone, how many times does Hagrid tap on the brick wall behind the leaky cauldron with his pink umbrella to access Diagon Alley? Your options are A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, or D, 7.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
And we'll go to Abel.
I don't know, man. My first gut told me 5. I'm not gonna get tripped up by your weird.
And we'll go to JD.
My first gut told me A3.
It is 5.
Yeah.
That was a pretty tough one.
One knock.
It was one of those two. I went back and forth between those two, and I went with my gut because I couldn't remember otherwise.
Yeah.
All right. Tough Wizarding World category. But we made it through it. So Kevin getting 3 points, navigating his way through, but some steals being made there. As we pull the wheel back up, it is time for JD's spin. All right, JD, are you ready? JD, are you ready to spin?
Yep.
All right. Your spin is in.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
And it lands on Star Wars. Star Wars.
Spin again.
All right. He's going to spin again.
No manager to confer with, so let's just spin again.
True, going with his gut. That's you. That sometimes that's better than a manager. All right, here we go. Whatever it lands on, as long as it's not movie release dates or Wizarding World, and it lands on those wonderful men. I think.
Maybe.
I think the Chris's. The Chris's. All right.
We're so happy.
So it will land on the Chris's, and I will distribute 5 questions to JD in the realm of the Chris's. That is Hemsworth, Pratt, Pine, and Evans. So all the movies that they are in and premiere in. So are you ready, sir?
Yep.
All right. And your opponents remain ready for steals. And you do have multiple choice, JD. Don't forget about that. Everybody has repeats remaining. Abel has used 1. What's that? Oh, Abel has used one. Okay, that's it. All right. So the Chris's. Question 1. In Thor, the Dark World, what is known as an alignment of the 9 realms and is approaching quickly?
The convergence.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question in the Chris's. In Guardians of the Galaxy, what song does Peter Quill sing when he confronts Ronan the Accuser right as he's about to unleash the Powder Stone's might on Xandar?
Ooh, child.
Ooh, child is correct.
I love that part.
That's a great one. All right, great job moving very quickly through the Chris's. Question number 3. In Snowpiercer, what is the name of the drug that Namgoon is addicted to and helps the crew get to the front for an agreed upon amount at a time?
Am I going to get butchered on the pronunciation? Krona. Cronole. Krona.
I'll take it on the spelling. It is chronol, but I'll take it on the spelling. So
I spelled it out because I was like,
yeah,
I was like, the pronunciation was weird. I've heard people pronounce it different ways, so I made sure I had the spelling right.
That's fine. No problem. Chronol is how I would say it, but that is fine. Since you spelled it for me, that is the most accurate spelling I have. All right, so 2 points there. Your penultimate question in the Chris's. In the Losers, what country do the titular group find themselves in as they are betrayed by Max and the mission goes awry?
Okay, multiple choice on this one.
Multiple choice. All right, is it A, Bolivia, B, Brazil, C, Guatemala, or D, Mexico?
Can I repeat the options again?
Absolutely. Is it A, Bolivia, B, Brazil, C, Guatemala, or D, Mexico?
I'm going to go with D, Mexico, but I'm probably wrong on that.
D, Mexico is incorrect. So I'll repeat the question and the answers for Kevin and Abel. In the Losers, what country did the titular group find themselves in as they are betrayed by Max and the mission goes awry? Is it A, Bolivia, B, Brazil, C, Guatemala, or D, Mexico? I'll take your answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go with Abel.
I said Bolivia.
And Kevin.
I also had A, Bolivia.
A, Bolivia is correct.
As soon as you did that, it was between those two. I'm like, then it's A.
Yeah, Bolivia. All right, not a problem. We'll move on to question number 5, your final question in round number 2. In the back room of what sort of establishment is the laboratory that Steve is experimented on in Captain America, the First Avenger?
Let's go multiple choice again.
All right, go on multiple choice. Is it A, an antique store, B, a clothing store, C, a bakery, or D, a deli?
It's an antique store.
It is an antique store for 1 point. So, JD doing a great job there navigating that category of the Chris's.
Absolutely.
Gaining 2, 4, 6, 7 points. All right. So, the score as it stands, Abel has a nice lead, 17, but JD right there with 12, Kevin with 8. Anybody's game as we move to round number 3. And round number 3 will work like this. That's all right. Round number 3. You can get 10 points possible. You get 3 questions, category by number. Questions are worth 2, 3, and 5 points respectively. No multiple choice, no stealing in this round. Competitors will pick 3 numbers between 1 and 12 that will correspond to random geek questions. The competitor with the lowest score after round 2 answers first, and we will go until we have a winner. All right. So we'll go ahead and bring Jacob back in. And
Bring him in here.
We'll let Papa West talk to Abel first.
I know, buddy.
Numbers.
Way to kill that round 2. You legitimately scared me when you went and released me. Way to back it up. You have a really good lead. Just get ready to answer questions in case it happens.
I am. I'm very ready, man. These guys are going to put me to work, I'm sure. So I'm going to go with my usual numbers because it's random. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to go with 2, 5, and 8.
2, 5.
And by the way, Jacob, I love how our wardrobes match. We're both wearing pink. We're doing well, man. We're really in sync today.
I like
Red
it.
shirt.
Is it red? I'm
Red,
colorblind.
yeah.
I shouldn't have said anything.
My glasses are red too. Anyway, all right. We will move to JD. You are in second place, so you will get to give me your numbers second. So between 1 and 12 that are not 2, 5, or 8.
3, 9, and 6.
3, 9, and 6. All right. So Kevin, that leaves you with the task of picking 3 numbers between 1 and 12 that are not 2, 5, 8, 3, 9, or 6.
12, 4, 10.
12, 4, and 10. I like it. All right. So Chad and I will read to whoever we did not read to in round 2. So since I read to JD and Abel, I will read to Kevin in round number 3, and Chad will read to the other 2 competitors. So we'll start with Kevin, and he'll need to hit, looks like, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He'll need to hit a 2 and a 3, or maybe just a 5 to send it back on over. But let's see what we got here. So he picked category number 12 to start out with, and that corresponds with DC films. DC films. All right, your question for 2 points in DC films. Who plays Detective Tom Hone in Catwoman?
Benjamin Bratt.
It is Benjamin Bratt. Great pull for 2 points. So Kevin moving up there. And if he hits one of his other 2, we will move it on over to JD. So your next one in category number 4, which will be the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Time.
For your 3-pointer. In Deathly Hallows Part 1. I promise it's Deathly Hallows Part 1 this time. What is the name of the magical waterfall beneath Gringotts that washes away all concealments and enchantments as explained by Grippo?
I do not know this. So, the waterfall of purity.
It is Thieves' Downfall. Thieves' Downfall is what we were looking for. All right, so did not hit the 3 there, but that's all right because you still have one more chance at a 5-point question coming in round number 10, which will be Middle Earth. Middle Earth. Your question for 5 points to stay in the game. Actor Lawrence McCord plays 3 different villains in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Name 2 of them. You do have all 3 repeats remaining.
There's no point in delaying the inevitable. Saruman and Sauron.
That is incorrect. You're looking for Lurtz, the Witch King of Angmar, and Gothmog. All right, great showing there, Kevin. We will keep you on screen. You can stick it out with us, and we will see between JD and Abel who takes this one home. All right, Chad, take it away. You can start with JD.
JD. All right, what number was first?
JD is starting with number 3.
Number 3. All right. Number 3 corresponds to DCEU.
Oh, lovely.
For the 2-pointer, in Birds of Prey, what is the full name of the girl that swallows the Bertinelli diamond?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cassandra Cain.
That is correct.
Yes, correct.
Great pull there.
Absolutely. Got at the very last second. What was the second number?
The second number 9. Number 9.
All right, number 9. That is Marvel films.
Marvel, that's right.
All right. For your 3-pointer, when Apocalypse touches the television in modern times, what singular word does he say to indicate what he is doing?
Learning.
Nice. That is correct.
All right. So I believe that ties it up. And we will send it over to Abel.
Okay.
He will answer some questions in this one. So his first question comes in category number 2. Number 2.
Category number 2, we have MCU. All right, for your 2-pointer, what Disney film does Ultron reference when first confronting the Avengers in Age of Ultron?
He's got no strings on him. It's Pinocchio.
Pinocchio is correct. Great job.
All right.
So do we go back to JD or do we stay with
We will go back to JD, and he will need to hit this 5 to remain in the match.
And what number did he choose? I forget.
He chose number 6. Number 6.
Number 6. That is, I believe,
Movie quote.
movie quotes. Correct, yes. All right, for your 5-pointer. In Joker, just before Arthur goes onto the Live with Murray Franklin show, Murray meets Arthur in the dressing room and tells him there are 2 rules for the show. Name one exactly as specified.
Exactly as specified. Congratulations. Guess I'm not going to do it exactly as specified. You
have 3 repeats. 5.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not going to get there. So
3,
it's just,
2,
yeah.
1. Any answer?
Yeah, no political. That is not to be political, but again, it's not exact. So.
And your winner, advancing to the tournament in the 16 seed, Apex Abel Leeuw. The answer we were looking for was either no cursing or no off-color material.
Yeah.
All right. Great job by all competitors here tonight. 19 to 17 to 10. Hell of a job by JD to push up there at the end. We will talk to all competitors. We'll bring Papa West in. We'll drop JD and Kevin to the back in just one moment. All right, guys. Awesome job. Great win. What do you have to say?
Started from the bottom, now we're here, bro. Look at this, man. I'm in the tournament, baby. You didn't see this stuff. Come on, dude. I'm so happy, man. I'm so excited. I gotta say, the most nerve-wracking part about this match was just sitting there and having to watch them answer questions, man. My heart was beating so fast, and they both did an amazing job. So yeah, hats off to them.
For sure.
Abel, I told you you were going to win this, so thank you for correct. Now let's go destroy a tournament.
Yes, sir. I'm ready, man. I'm so ready.
Absolutely. So when the tournament bracket is released, so you have the 16 seed. You'll be playing the number 1 seed. I don't know exactly who that is yet, but I mean, you know who the top echelon people are.
I do.
But I know you're a no fear kind of player. You play the questions, and that's what it is. So I mean, what are your thoughts going into this tournament, man?
Dude, I'm just gonna be one of those guys who's just happy to be there, man. No, I'm kidding, dude. Of course I want to make a run in this tournament. I wanna show what I got, and at least, like JD said, make it interesting. This was a match between people who were just gonna go into that tournament, and no matter which one of us it would be, we were just gonna try and wreak some havoc on these people who are sitting up there on their clouds, thinking they're all safe. Nah, man, we're coming, dude.
All right, sounds good. Chad, anything for the team of Papa West and Abel the Leeuw?
Yeah, I mean, you did great in round 1. You showed some good strength there in round 2. What if it doesn't go that way? What if everything comes at you in a match and you spin opponent's choice, and maybe they've done some research on you and they know like where you might be weak. Are you trying to fix some of that?
Well, see, I've been through that before. Like,
true.
So yeah, that's not there's not something that I feel like I'm particularly weak at, but there is stuff that I'm definitely really trying to brush up on. I won't give away what it is, but yeah, I am really trying to hit those weaknesses. Movie release days was just too good to let hang there. And I was reeling after that first miss, man. I was just in my head so much. I had written down 2018 on my board, and I just went and completely fluffed it. But yeah, I'm happy with the result, man. It's been a long time coming, dude. I'm so happy to be here.
I mean, it's definitely like not a bad strength to have, like especially because a lot of people would give you that for opponent's choice, and then you're like,
yeah. So maybe don't upload this match for a while.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, we will see what happens in the 15 seed match and then the championship match later. So we'll see who you face in the number 1 seed.
Yes,
right.
sir. I'm gonna grab a beer and celebrate, man.
Absolutely, you do it. Best of luck in the tournament, man. We'll see you later. All right, we'll drop them to the back. We'll bring in our second place finisher, Mr. JD Domash. Great job, man. 17 points. That would have been a great score on any night. Just came up a little short.
Yeah, it's a
really tough pointer there.
Yeah, it's and I was debating, honestly, challenging it because there were a bunch of different things in that kind of scene, because they were talking about at one point like how they were debating should they even let him on in the first place, and that's kind of where my head was going when it came on that. But I didn't want to win that way ultimately, and really, just as I said, this year for me has been I was trying to figure out where I fit, and I'm going to make an announcement right now. Next year, I'm going to be an Intergeekdom only player.
Nice.
That's something because I think my 1-2 record is a deceptive 1-2 record. Both of my losses were freeways, and this is the best match I've ever played. And it's a loss.
and you still had the TKO in the other match. So
Yeah.
I mean, you played excellently. I agree. So I think that's a great move for you. Your study. It seems like your study habits are of that type that really go towards inner geekdom. So I wish you the best of luck for sure,
Yeah.
Chad. What do you have for JD?
Yeah, I mean, if in your opinion this is the best match you've ever played, I mean, you really have nowhere to go but up. I mean, if you keep getting better every time, that's what it's all about. I mean, no one just starts out the best, there is. Everybody starts out, whatever, and then they learn and they get better. And that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what you're trying to do. And yeah, I wish you all the best, and I hope you can make a run. That'd be great.
And I hope I get to see you, Chad, at some point.
I'll play you anytime, buddy.
Hey,
Yeah, can we make that happen? Seriously, like, again, if he comes in, like, can we make that happen? Like, I want to welcome him.
I will say we will be doing tournament undercard matches where I'm going to be bringing in new people like Chad.
Yeah, I want to welcome Chad.
So
This is something we and him have been wanting to play each other since I don't know when. And yeah, this has to happen. This has to happen.
It would be fun.
It would be fun. And again,
I'll take off the host hat and maybe it'll get weird.
Yeah. I want to. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. I don't want to. You make the ultimate decision, Kevin. But the smack talk on that match would be legendary.
I like it. I like it.
I don't talk smack about most people, but I will about Chad. And he will do the same.
Ever since the first match, I've seen it, and I totally love it. I love the idea of it. So that would give us a great undercard match to what would be a great tournament match. So we'll probably see Chad versus JD in a tournament undercard match. All right, great to see you, JD. Thanks for playing, and we'll definitely see you throughout the tournament season, buddy.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, buddy. Thanks, and we'll bring forth Kevin Moreno. Not your best game that I've seen you play. I know you have much more knowledge in that head of yours. Maybe Mr. Narwhal led you down the wrong path, but it's not the total end of the season for you. Still got the geek for all and all that, but what are your thoughts?
There are three things that are inevitable: death, taxes, and me getting screwed over by a Wizarding World.
Hey, it's either your best friend or your worst enemy, and I learned I was gonna make it my best friend. So I think Chad feels the same. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things. But yeah, great challenge. I mean, you had some great steals there. A great 2-point pull there on Catwoman. I don't know if a lot of people could have even pulled Benjamin Bratt there. So you did put together a good match. Just had a tough round one, and like you said, the Wizarding World spin just didn't go your way, and that's kind of where he fell short. But I know you'll be back next year, and like I said, we'll be having some intermediate matches, I guess you'll call them, or call out matches if there's anybody you'd like to call out that's not in the tournament or whatnot.
Is there anyone who has the worst score record? Because I want to face that person. I want to face the person with the worst score record because I'm like, hey, at least one of us will have a chance of winning.
There you go. No, we'll definitely talk about it off screen, and we'll get you somebody. I definitely don't want this to be your last match, so we'll get you another match before the end of the year. But I always love having you on screen and on TMGeek. But yeah, we'll definitely see you before the end of the year. Chad, anything for Kevin?
Yeah, I mean, like just like the other Kevin said, you pulled out like Benjamin Bratt and so I don't even know who that is. So I'm like, oh, no one's gonna know this, and you said it. I'm like, all right. So I mean, if you can make dope pulls like that, all you need to do is brush up on some Wizarding World. Yeah, I mean, next year or even in the Geek for All, you can totally be like a force to be reckoned with. So I wouldn't give up.
For sure. All right. Thanks, Kevin. We'll see you soon.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, buddy. All right. Yeah, absolutely. I really think Kevin could be one of those that in the free for all could be, and I know this will air after. I don't know. What is this after? Before? I don't know air times, but this will air before the Geek for All. It'll whatever. But Kevin could definitely be one of those people that could make a solid run in the Geek for All because of that kind of knowledge that he has. I mean, if he is literally one category away from winning this match, essentially. So
yeah, exactly.
I mean, Abel has that broad knowledge. Kevin has just real deep cut knowledge. So
exactly.
And JD is probably one of the more improved players I've seen from this year, and I'm really happy to hear that he's going solid IG. So this is an excellent match. I'm really happy for all three of these players. Maybe not the cleanest match you'll ever see, but one of the better triple threats we've seen all year. What are your closing thoughts, Chad?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like everybody has something that they're just super strong in, and then they have those other ones where if the wheel lands on it, you might have to multiple choice your way through it and hope you get some points out of it. Hope you can like prevent other people from getting steals off of you, and it just happens. I mean this is a game of skill, but it's also a game of luck. And it's just how it crumbles cookie wise sometimes. So it's just you got to try your best to brush up on like all areas, and it's definitely difficult. There's some movies you don't want to watch all the time, and then there's some movies you only want to watch all the time. So
I know that's right.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody check out the next match. Like I said, that will be the 15 seed version of this match. That will be Jake Tato, Jake Reese versus Aaron Canole versus Nico Suave Regoli. Aaron and Nico have a little rivalry going. Jake, he'll probably just be happy to be there, but he is a dangerous threat. Don't let him fool you. And then at 9 p.m., the championship match everyone's been waiting for. Joe Hot Fuzz Farrelly taking on Robert Ghost Kastner. That's going to be a hell of a match. I am super excited to see that one. So, everybody check out those matches. The Geek for All, it will air it's actually taking place on September 4th, 2021, which is today or yesterday. I'm sorry. But it will air on September 12th. That's next Sunday at noon. And then the final tournament bracket breakdown, that's a lot of B's, bracket breakdown. That will be coming soon. I'm going to do that while I'm on vacation. So whoever's available, I may get Aaron, I may get Chad, I may get Papa West if he's available. We'll see who I can get from the TMG group. But yeah, we'll break down the bracket once we have everybody in order, and we'll break it all down for everybody. It won't be a long thing, but I will update the trivia Facebook page for more info on that. Again, picture in picture, like I've said before, we're taking a vacation in September. We'll see you again in October. All right, guys. So that's been it for this episode. Hope everybody enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Thank you to my lovely fiance in the back doing all the production. Lillian, I couldn't do it without her. Thank you to JD, Kevin, and congratulations to Abel and his manager, Papa West. And until next time, we will see you on TMGeek, and keep geeking out.